Hi, second grade. We're going to continue this afternoon reading our Magic Treehouse book. But before we begin, we have a visitor. Stanley. He's here to enjoy the story too. Chapter 6, Monkey Trouble. Squeak, squeak! Peanut poked her head out from Annie's pocket. She seemed to be yelling at the monkey. Don't worry, Peanut, said Annie. He's just a little monkey. He won't hurt us. But suddenly, the monkey grabbed a big red fruit hanging from the tree. He hurled it at the canoe. Watch it, said Jack. The fruit fell into the water with a splash. The monkey screeched even louder. He grabbed another fruit. Don't throw things at us, shouted Annie. But the monkey hurled the red fruit right at them. Jack and Annie ducked again, and the fruit splashed into the water. Stop that, Annie shouted. But the monkey only waved his arms and screeched again. Oh, brother, said Jack, I don't believe this. The monkey grabbed the third fruit and hurled it at Jack and Annie. It landed inside the canoe with a thump. Annie grabbed the fruit. She stood up and she threw it back at the monkey. She missed. The canoe rocked. Annie almost fell out. The monkey screeched even louder. Go away, Annie shouted. You're the meanest thing in the world. The monkey stopped screeching. He looked at Annie. Then he swung away into the forest. I think I hurt his feelings, said Annie. Who cares, said Jack. He shouldn't throw things. Uh-oh, said Annie. It's raining now. What? Jack looked up. A raindrop hit him in the eye. Oh no, I don't believe this, Jack said. What'd you expect, said Annie. It is the rainforest. A gust of wind blew the canoe. Thunder rolled in the sky. A river's a bad place to be in the middle of a storm, said Jack. We have to get back to shore right now. But how, said Annie. We can't wade or swim. The piranhas, the snake, and the crocodile will get us. Screeching split the air again. Oh no, said Jack. That bratty monkey was back. This time, the monkey was pointing a long stick at the canoe. Jack crouched down. Was the monkey going to throw the stick at them? Like a spear? Annie jumped up and faced the monkey. Watch it, he's nuts, said Jack. But the monkey just stared at Annie, and Annie just stared back at him. And after a long moment, the monkey seemed to smile. Annie smiled back. What's going on? Said Jack. He wants to help us, said Annie. Help us how? Said Jack. The monkey held out a long stick. Annie grabbed the other end. The monkey pulled on the stick, and the canoe started floating towards him. The monkey pulled the canoe all the way to the bank of the river. Chapter 7, Freeze. Jack and Annie jumped out of the canoe. The rain was starting to fall harder. The monkey took off. He swung from tree to tree, heading up the riverbank. He screeched and beckoned for Jack and Annie. He wants us to follow him, said Annie. No, we have to find the special thing, then go home, said Jack. He wants to help us, said Annie. She took off after the monkey. The two of them vanished into the rainforest. Annie! Thunder shook the sky. Oh, brother, said Jack. He dashed after Annie and the monkey into the dark forest. The forest seemed surprisingly dry. Jack looked up. It was still raining, but the treetops acted like a huge umbrella. Annie, called Jack. Jack, Jack, cried Annie. Where are you? Here. Jack hurried in the direction of Annie's voice. Soon he found the monkey. He was screeching and swinging from a tree. Annie was kneeling on the forest floor. She was playing with an animal that looked like a giant kitten. What's that? Said Jack. I don't know, but I love it, said Annie. Annie batted the animal's paws. It had gold fur and black spots. I'd better find out what that is, said Jack. He pulled out the rainforest book and flipped through it. Oh, it's so cute, said Annie. Jack found a picture of an animal with gold fur and black spots. He read, "The jaguar is the biggest predator in the Western Hemisphere. Forget cute, Jack said. That must be a baby jaguar. It's going to grow up and be the biggest predator in... What's a predator? Asked Annie. Grrr, there was a terrible growl. Jack whirled around. The mother jaguar was coming out behind a tree. She was creeping over the dead leaves right towards Annie. Freeze, whispered Jack. Annie froze, but the jaguar kept moving slowly towards her. Help, said Jack weakly. Suddenly, the monkey swooped down from his tree and he grabbed the jaguar's tail. The cat roared and spun around. Annie jumped up. The monkey pulled on the jaguar's tail again. Then he let go and took off. The jaguar sprang after him. Run, Annie, cried Jack. Jack and Annie took off through the rainforest. They were running for their lives. It's very exciting.